Monica, Sansia Vegan Fit. Welcome to my new Patreon page on which I will be teaching you how to stay fit, healthy, happy, and free. Yes, I love Patreon, and I want to thank all my patrons on my other page and the new ones coming in here. I welcome you to this page because I'm going to be, of course, teaching you about exercise, mobility, movement, being physical, staying positive, and of course, about my veganism. So vegan nutrition, here's a cabbage and here's some carrots. So I might do some crazy things along the lines of this video, and let me set the timer so I don't go overboard, because I always like to over deliver. That's the way that I operate best, and I am so fulfilled right now because I'm doing what I love and because I am working with people whom I love, and I would like to work with you. So right now I'm opening up like a membership site here on Patreon in which you can choose your level to get the goodies that you want. Okay, check every tier, and basically I'm offering you my best content when it comes to exercise, nutrition, attitude, and just really having your best life. Okay, I'm a fit life coach, certified, yes, and originally a biologist and holistic nutritionist, and I just love taking my expertise into the practice. Okay, actually being practical about everything, because a lot of people just go on and on about the theory and you don't see them very healthy, nor fit, nor joyful, and their students are not either. And I want that to be reversed in my case. I want you guys to be energized, to be fit, healthy, happy, and free, like forever. No excuses whatsoever, because we can be very conscientious, we can be very self-aware, and we can be just like into the groove, into the move, into the flow, and I teach you how to do that. And sometimes it's a matter of, hey, grabbing, for instance, here is my elastic tubing. Thank you to Dario for giving it to me, and like I'm gonna step on it with my bare foot, okay? And I'm gonna tell you that in a few minutes you could actually train your arms like this, okay? And I am so happy to tell you that I'm going to be teaching the program Reinvent Yourself 2020 and beyond, okay? So the idea is for you to be reinventing yourself forever, but at least start in 2020 and do the 90 days. I really recommend that you stay in this program for at least 90 days. And yes, I do recommend that you take the 90 days complete and the best tier possible that you can afford, because you can afford it, especially when it comes to your health, your fitness, and the possibility that I give you right now of training with me, okay? We can do it together. I am very, very committed to whomever I train and to whomever I give my time to, because I usually don't trade time for money. I don't believe in that, and that's why I'm creating all these programs. Yet sometimes I really like to train one-on-one with someone. So if you're that person and if we're a good fit, and I'm going to send you a quiz, a survey, like a questionnaire, so that you can answer the questions and maybe we are a fit, okay? And it's not just about the money. In fact, money is just energy, and I think that we have to also work on our prosperity, mindfulness, and mindset in order to actually understand that health is way more important than money. And I would say everything is important, just like I believe in the science of getting rich, and I believe in the rule of James of Toledo that says, the golden rule, what I want for myself, I want for everybody, and I really feel that way. It's like, okay, wouldn't it be super selfish of me to just train for myself and not give anyone any tips nor recommendations? The thing is that, it's not just a matter of throwing them out on the internet. It's a matter of actually putting them into practice with people who are prepared to take it to the next level. For instance, as I talk, I'm also showing you some of my favorite exercise moves and just tips, because you could also take this, and that I'm stepping over the tubing, and you could get one of these at the drugstore. But sometimes you really need a coach. You really need someone to be with you, to accompany you on your journey. And it's not just a matter of knowledge. Like I said, it's like we can learn anything on on the internet, like on Google. We can Google anything and like, okay, how to train your arms, how to train your shoulders like we just did, how to feel good anytime, anywhere. And I make those kinds of videos. The thing is that the opportunity to work with me, first of all, it's really unique, exclusive, and I don't know when I'm going to offer it again. So just right now, when I'm making this video, when I'm posting it, for about 90 days is when I'm actually going to be available for that one-on-one coaching, because I got to get back to my leverage training, in which I actually have a mastermind, and I would rather do that with you. But I am offering that possibility just for you to know for a limited time, so you can work together and you can get more results that way, okay? It's very specific. It's like I actually use trainers. I use all kinds of trainers in order to get to my next level. And that's the thing. I want you to design your body the way you want it, design your life, design your mindset, of course. And it's going to be very personal, very seriously exclusive to you, okay? What I need for my body is different from what you need. For instance, right now I feel like I need to work my shoulders like on a side raise. And I may do this here because the tubing is quite tight. It's a little bit hard. This is like medium, okay? And you know, if it were softer, or I mean, I teach you all this. Like if you and I are working together, I tell you, hey, go raise the level, raise the bar here, raise the intensity. Or, hey, you got to lower it because you're losing your form. Like when we go like that, or, you know, we lift weights and we do it in the wrong way. Many times it's because we're actually putting on too much weight and not enough quality of movement, which means core engaged, something that I talk about. And now in the guide that I'm preparing for you, I'm definitely going to include it so that you guys get a feel of what it's like to be training with me one-on-one. And yes, basically I'm going to be very strict because everything matters. Your posture right now, as you sit, as you look at the phone, if you're seeing this video on the phone or maybe on your computer, you know, most people just have a very slouched position. No, we got to correct that, okay? Correct that. It's really important. And I could go on and on, but I want to show you maybe one or two more moves with this. Towards the end of the video. And right now I tell you, I flow so much that sometimes I even forget to wear my jacket, so at least I'm going to wear it at the end to present myself and tell you, hey, I'm here for you. And this is what this Patreon page is about. This is all about you taking care of yourself, you saying, you know what, I'm actually gonna, you know, like roll up my sleeves. It's something like that. It's like I took off my jacket. Hey, let's get down to it. Let's tell people the truth of this program, and the truth of me is that I'm working on something bigger to impact way more people, yet I honor the people who want to work with me. If it's one, if it's two, if it's 10, just welcome. You know, if it's 100, fantastic. I mean, I've worked with hundreds and thousands, and I think hundreds of thousands of people because I've been doing so many things, and I was doing events all over the country and internationally. I was presenting too. I could tell you about my story, but I think you're more interested in how interested I am in you getting better to your next level. You see, your next level may mean sleeping more, like it's my case, or sleeping earlier, also my case, because I'm also reinventing myself. Your next level could be, hey, I just want to have flat abs, and I want them to be functional and working, so I can help you with that. Absolutely, yes. Maybe your next level is, hey, I want to introduce the elastic tubings into my routine because it works for my tennis game, it works for my golf game, whatever you're playing. Maybe you're just dancing, you know, and you're dancing and you want to get better at certain flexibility moves, and I could teach you and help you so that you get to your next level in a kick, okay? I can even do that. I'm not warmed up right now, but you know that I kick quite high, especially if I'm focused on that. And what was I going to do? I was going to show you this, this funny thing is like, you know, these are carrots, okay? And this is a cabbage. And this is just an example of something that we know we got to eat more often. Oh, okay, that was part of the props. That's okay, I can put it back. Anyway, so how do you eat more cabbage? For instance, you could make sauerkraut with it. You could add it to anything. How do you introduce more carrots? You could shred them and add them to everything, salads and soups and any preparation. So I teach you those practical nutrition tips so that you can introduce more veggies, more fruits, and just a more plant-based diet, which we know is the basis of a great plan to stay healthy and to be kind to the animals, to the planet, to yourself, to your body, to your gut. Okay? Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you. You know, I honor the vegetables that I have and that make my family healthier and make even my doggies healthier. They're part of the family, as you know. And I'm just giving you an example in which I'm just like stretching and also showing you veggies, 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 veggies. Yes. And I have many more, of course, but these are going to be processed today so that I can actually apply what I teach you to do. And even though I already sort of told you, it's like very superficial advice right now that I'm giving you, because the nitty-gritty comes when you are actually taking notes of what you want to improve, what you want to change about your life, and how are you going to get to it. The how is going to be entirely up to you to introduce yourself and immerse yourself in the program with me, okay? So the good thing about Patreon, well, it has great things, and I've enjoyed using Patreon for about a year with my Fit Art, and I really had a great time, and I'm just so happy to have great patrons that have supported me. Yet now it's time to also introduce this membership thing, because I've tried other platforms. I tell you, I test everything, and I'm not saying I know how to do everything perfectly, but right now I feel like Patreon is the best solution for me, because it's flexible, because it's super creative, because it lets me as a creator give you the best of what I'm doing in the moment, in the week, in the month. Sometimes, you know, I'll post many things almost at once, like a batch production. Oh, look, we gotta go, basically. So if we calculate about 13 minutes that have gone, how about if we add 5 and we make this an 18-minute video, because that way I can include the advice, the tips that I gave you, so that you can actually implement them. And one of the things I was telling you about is like, okay, how to get more plant-based. I told you how to get more mobile, for instance, how to use these elastic bands, the ones that I'm showing you, and I might as well do a couple more. And yes, I am stepping over my bare foot. Yay! Which is important. I teach you how to be more bare feet. I tell you, I went to 2 funerals recently, and I was wearing my favorite heels, and they're beautiful, yet it was a mistake to wear them 2 times in a row, because the second time I was like hurting, my feet were hurting, and that's not cool. That's not healthy. That's not sensible. Okay, not sensible for your feet. So let's use common sense, you guys, and let's really get smart when it comes to our bodies, seriously. Okay, so I showed you some biceps, some shoulder. Okay, this is something important for women and men. It's like how to use our triceps, and this is one way. Like I can hold it here, and I could hold here, and I could just stretch. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, but this is another way that you can see. So you could do, let's say, biceps here, and then you do triceps. 2, 3, that's what I'm going to use. 4, and I am stepping. All right, and here we just did isometric, and now let's actually do 8 of these as we do the 8 triceps kickback. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. You see? And I believe that no matter what sport you play, or even the game of life, which is also a sport, you really need to use some kind of resistance, okay? It could be weights, it could be your own body. In fact, right now I'm working more with my body weight, to tell you the truth. And in just a few days, I've seen the results in my body. So I can also give you those secrets. I would love to share as much as I can with you and help you really get to your next level, okay? So here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we go 1, 2, abs in, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, feels so good. Yes. And we could also stretch the triceps here. And we could stretch the triceps here. And the biceps. And so, you know, in summary, let me just tell you, changing your life, reinventing yourself can be something gradual, slow, but it can also be like this, like turning on, turning off a switch. It's like you're turning on the possibility of being yourself at the best level. And the funny thing is that I say be yourself more. Yes, it's something that I teach you in my podcasts, for instance, in my YouTube channel, and here in this platform, I'm going to be sharing much more and much deeper into what I mean by being yourself more, because you do have to change yourself if you really want to reinvent yourself, right? So how do you change yourself and still remain yourself? Well, I think it's the essence of who you are, and that's something that's up for discussion, and you can believe whatever you want to believe, because if you are resonating with my values and my beliefs in the kindness, in the yes, let's move, in the yes, let's be practical, and, you know, seriously design your body and design your life. It's all about, hey, you know, I'm here. I want to improve on my sleep, on my rest, for instance. I want to improve on other areas of my life, of my business. And how do I do that? By taking action. So I invite you to take action, because you being at your best makes all the difference in the world, okay? And that's why I teach eat and drink and be healthy. Eat, drink, plant-based towards vegan, move around more, get physical, and yes, absolutely stay positive. Put your focus on what you can do. Like right now, get in this program, okay, at whatever tier you can. And I recommend the one-on-one coaching, because that's where I can actually work with you and help you and move you and somehow push you and pull you so that you can actually get to your next level in what you want, okay? So we are going to change our body, and that's the idea. The outside and the inside, everything changes. Even your gut is like, okay, talk about gut. I said I was going to wear my jacket. Well, just to say hello and bye. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for being here. And yes, there's some ideas that you may be more interested in, but it's basically, hey guys, let's do this. Let's connect. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for getting in Patreon, and thank you, Patreon, for allowing me the opportunity to actually make my next membership be here right now. I'm gonna do more, and yes, in other platforms we will try different things, but right now, right here is where I'm offering my one-on-one coaching and the possibility of you getting my full library of exercise videos, of nutrition tips, of positive attitude. And yes, it's all about fit life coaching, okay? And why do I say that you design your body and then you design your life? Well, let me just tell you my opinion on it is that when you're working your body, you're actually changing way more than your body. You're changing your physiology. You're feeling good. You're elevating your energy, your joy, and therefore you can make other changes in your life. And designing your life, oh my God, I don't know what happened here, but I think I've gone a little bit exaggerated. Oh dear. Let's see. Gotta wear my glasses. So when we do the, oh yeah, 18 minutes, that's good. I'm sweating. Yeah, it's hot here. So if it's chilly at your house or wherever, don't worry. We're gonna make it warm with love and light. Love you so much, mwah, mwah, mwah. Yes. And I'll teach you more about how you can design your life according to your values, your life on your terms. You can do this, and I'm here to help. Thank you so much. Share. Thank you.